What's good for the economy is bad for stocks. The Federal Reserve has been looking for any indication that prices are rising and that inflation is heading back to its target level. Today, that's exactly what it got. The Consumer Price Index, or the prices Americans pay for goods and services, rose 0.4% last month, the fastest rate in 3 years. It could be a sign the economy is regaining some steam, and it could give the Federal Reserve just what it needs to raise interest rates again, and potentially at an earlier date than Wall Street expects. And that's exactly what the markets did not like. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 180 points to 17,529. The Nasdaq fell 59, and the S&P 500 was off 19. Mary Thompson has more on today's stock slide.
Well, a sharp sell-off on Wall Street Tuesday as the markets gave up all of Monday's gains. The catalyst for the decline, some hotter than expected data on consumer prices, as well as comments from two non-voting members of the Federal Reserve who said that 2 to 3 rate hikes this year would not be unreasonable.
You know, my view is that June is a live meeting. We'll have a great discussion. We're going to get a lot more data between now and then, and we'll do all of our homework and analysis.
So I'm at this stage sort of inconclusive on how I'm going to be thinking about June, but I wouldn't take it off the table.
Now, the data and the comments raising expectations. The central bank could move as soon as this summer to raise interest rates. That coming on the heels of the December hike, which was the first rate increase here in the U.S. in 9 years. Utility and consumer stocks paced a decline on Wall Street today, and that offset the very slight gains we saw in the energy sector. It was the only sector to finish in the green, thanks in part to continued gains in oil prices, with oil finishing above $48 a barrel. It was Home Depot that paced the decline in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, a home improvement retailer, lower despite posting better than expected first quarter numbers and raising its full year forecast. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Transportation Average finished in the green as well, bucking the downward trend. Now, uncertainty about interest rates likely to make the markets jumpy in the days and weeks ahead. And in Wednesday's session, traders will be focusing on the release of the Fed's minutes from its last meeting, searching for any additional clues as to whether or not we could see a rate increase in June or July. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Mary Thompson at the New York Stock Exchange.